Good morning. My name is Judy Ford, and welcome back to Write the Vision. Right, not Write. It's a play on words, but it's not a mistake. Thank you so much for coming back. And if this is your first time, let me give you a little bit of background about who I am. As I said, my name is Judy Ford. I am a mother. I am a teacher. I am a sister. I am a wife. I am a friend. I am a veteran. I am a storyteller. I am a mentor. But the most important thing about me is that I am a woman of God. And I love Him so dearly. And I love Jesus. I am giving you all this information not to be braggadocious, but to let you know the different perspectives that I see and have seen life through. To let you know that the experiences that I share with you or the stories that I tell you will be real, and they come through 5 decades of living. And I'm anxious to share with you because I want to see you healthy and I want to see you whole. Today, we're going to expand the conversation about feeling alone and feeling lonely, feeling as though no one sees you. And I want to reassure you that God sees you. God sees you, He knows you, but He wants to get to know you better. I'm weird in a way that when I meet people, I always ask them where they're from, especially being here in the state where I am and coming from where I came from. I want to know where people come from. And when they tell me where they're from, if they're native to where I live, that's okay. But then I'm going to kind of try to find a deeper place where we can connect. When they tell me that they're from my home state, I get excited. I have made a connection with them and we can converse and laugh about things and share about people and places that we know or people and places that we've been. It's a deeper connection. So I'm trying to break through from the superficial so I can get into that deep relationship with people. You know, the one where we kind of call people our BFF. I'm so excited when I have a place where I can connect with people. And I think that all of us have this proclivity towards relationships. We want to be in relationship with people, but we don't want to just kind of break the surface. We want to go deep and know people. And we want people to know us, right? We want people to know about, where we come from, what we like, what we don't like. Sometimes we want to tell people the secrets that we've been keeping, or like I like to say, the secrets that have been keeping us. We like for people to know those things that are special about us. Because after all, we're all amazing, right? Right? We're all amazing. God made the amazing. God made everything good and very good. And everything works, and when it's working in its purpose and in its season, it's amazing. It's amazing. So I want to encourage you today. If you're one of those people who has been lonely and you've been lonely for a long time, I'm talking to you, yes, the one who can stand in a crowd of people and still feel as though you're the only one in the room. The one who can be in places with people laughing and having a good time and you still feel like nobody sees you. You make jokes and you laugh out loud, but inside you are hurting so deeply. You just wish someone would come up to you and say, "Hey, I see you." Or, "Hey, come hang out with me." Or, "Hey, did you see this?" You just want someone to see you. And sometimes that's all it takes is for someone to acknowledge you. But all the times that they don't acknowledge you, it has taken you deeper into this loneliness, deeper into this feeling like, what's the use? But I want to tell you, your life matters because you're already amazing. God made you amazing. He planted a seed in you to be amazing and to do amazing things. He wants for you to be great and do these great exploits. But before all that, He wants you to be in relationship with Him. He wants to get to know you, and He wants for you to get to know Him. He is an amazing God. He is an awesome God. Maybe it's the thing. No, I take that back. There's no maybe. It's the thing that will fill the void. This relationship with the living God will fill that void that you've had. You want to ask Him the questions about life. Why am I here? What should I be doing? Who are my friends? You know, and sometimes we feel like we are around the wrong people, or we're in the wrong family, or we're in the wrong school, or whatever. There are no mistakes in God, and He wants to call you into a relationship with Himself, because I believe that at one time God felt like you feel. In fact, I know that there was a time that Jesus felt like you feel. He felt alone when He was on His way to the cross to die for you and I. He felt alone. He felt lonely. He felt dread. And the friends, His disciples that were there with Him, couldn't comfort Him in this time. But He was never alone because the Father was always with Him. And I want to say to you that the Father wants to be with you. He wants a relationship with you that takes you out of the lonelies, so that you can come to Him at all times. I fought those feelings for many years. I always felt like I was the invisible person in the room. I always felt that my life didn't matter. And at one time, because of those feelings, I almost took my life. And the only thing that stopped me, that I heard, Jesus would not be pleased. It was His way of calling me out of the loneliness, calling me out of the feeling invisible. And today I want to say to you, He wants to call you out of the lonely. Come on out of the lonely. Because what happens when you come out of the lonely and into relationship with Christ, your life begins to be full. Because He gives you the capacity, when you are in an intimate relationship with God and Jesus, He gives you the capacity to live and to love and to be comfortable in yourself. He gives you the capacity to fulfill the life that He gave you. He gives you the capacity to love others out of the lonely. Jesus is calling for you. Your life matters. You are already amazing. You are just allowing the sun and the moon and the stars and all of the trials and tribulations that come in your life. You're just allowing them to fertilize the seed that's in you. Some of you think that because you're lonely, or you feel alone, or you feel lonely, that that's a bad thing. Well, you know what? Sometimes the seed has to feel lonely and feel dark. The sunlight feeds the seed, but so does the darkness. So does the darkness. You may be in a dark place, or you may have been in a dark place. But just know this, as you come into a relationship with God through Christ Jesus, all the dark places are meant to enrich the seed, fertilize the seed, and make you strong as you walk into this amazing life that God has for you. Will you come out of the lonely and into amazing through a relationship with Christ? Come on out. I guarantee you it's worth it. Love you.